Good morning and happy Sabbath again.
Happy Sabbath.
I welcome all of you that are here and also those who are watching us online. Please feel welcomed, and I hope you'll be blessed by what we are going to read and what we are going to study together. Before we go into our main Sabbath school lesson, I would like to read a few paragraphs from medical ministry. Medical ministry.
Page?
It's going to be page 90. It starts from page 91, paragraph 4, and 90 up to 92, paragraph 3. And it's, I believe the chapter is entitled A True Knowledge of God.
94. It's
91.
right. Oh,
91 paragraph 4. Okay, so it says there, and it starts with medical missionaries, but you put your name there. It's the same thing. The very first thing that medical missionaries need to do is to gain a right conception of God, not a conception based on their own human judgment, but a conception based on a constant study of God's Word and of the character and life of Christ. God's Word and His works contain the knowledge of Himself that He has seen fit to reveal to us. We may understand the revelation that He has thus given of Himself, but it is with fear and trembling and with a sense of our own sinfulness that we are to take up this study, not with a desire to try to explain God, but with a desire to gain that knowledge which will enable us to serve Him more acceptably. In regard to the personality and prerogatives of God, where He is and what He is, this is a subject which we are not to dare to touch. On this theme, silence is eloquence. It is those who have no experimental knowledge of God who venture to speculate in regard to Him. Did they know more of Him, they would have less to say about what He is. The one who in the daily life holds closest communion with God and who has the deepest knowledge of Him realizes most keenly the utter inability of human beings to explain with the lesson, because we will study about God's power, creative power, who He is, what is He doing, what's His dominion. And here we see that the more we get to know God, the more we get to know Him, the less we understand His mysteries, because if God would be a human like us and we could understand Him, we could not trust Him, as there's a note saying, we could not trust Him with our trials or with our salvation. So may the Lord help us that we can take these things to heart, and that we may study more, that we can actually